Hello friends, we're going to make a quick little Christmas decor piece. I'm using a Dollar Tree jar and lid. You can use any mason jar you might have around, whatever you've got on hand, but this one is from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just painting the lid in just a basic red acrylic art or acrylic paint and giving it a good dry, and then I'll give it another good coat. I wanted it really coated well, and sometimes metal is hard to get it covered well. So I gave that a couple coats and dried it, and now it's sitting there finishing drying. I've got these fairy lights, and I get them in a 20 pack on Amazon, and I will put the link below this video so you can get yourself some if you're interested too. So I'm going to start off by putting a dab of glue on towards the end and hooking that down on the bottom of the jar. So hold that for a moment while it's quickly drying. I've got all these trees and little gift packages. They're little miniatures and wreaths, and I got those in a bundle on Amazon, and link to those will be below as well. And so now I'm just kind of weaving that the fairy lights part way down around, around the tree in different spots. And then I'm gonna glue, so I already glued one tree, as you can see, and now I'm gonna glue the middle-sized tree in there. And then I will put that last littler tree in the middle of those two after I put a little bit more of the fairy lights down in there. Just kind of trying to get them all over the place and a little bit behind the trees. I'll just hold that one down until it's good and secure. So now I've got this faux snow that I got at Hobby Lobby. It's $1.99, but I got it for 50% off. So $1 for the package. Can't beat that. And I'm just kind of trying to get it down in there. Trying to pour it, but not all of it fall down. And I want it, all around the tree bottoms. So now I got a good amount in there, and I'm just kind of shaking it around and leveling it out. Now I'm going to finish putting those lights all the way in, almost to the top, and I'm going to leave that control hanging for a moment while I work on the lid. So I'm just going to, and I wanted to make sure I get the prettiest part of the trees in the front. So I screw the lid on all the way, and then I saw where that lid was the middle. So I'm starting and just gluing my twine down, and I go around it 3 or 4 times, and then I will tie it off in that same spot and glue that end down. And then I'll wrap that same twine around my 4 fingers a few times and leave some tails long. Gather it in the center there. Cut it off, and then I wrap that one longer tail around the center a few times. And then I put a dab of glue right in the center there, and I'm going to put that bow right there. And I think that looks so cute. Trim up the tails, and now I'm going to use this little miniature wreath. I'm just going to glue it on. And I burned my fingertip pretty good right there. Got myself pretty good. So I'm just gluing that in the center of that twine bow. And now I'm going to glue the back side of that little control, the on-off switch of the fairy lights, and glue it on the top of the inside of the lid. And it has a fast blink, a slow blink, a steady light, and then off. And that is all there is to it. You can leave it blinking or leave it just the lights on. And I think it turned out so cute, and it's super easy. And you can make these in bulk. They'll be great for craft shows, I think, or just gifts, or just your own personal home decor for Christmas. Thank you for watching. Appreciate your support. Please like and subscribe to my channel. And you have a whimsical day. Thank you.